You got Arthas, you got Illidan, you got who else we got? Deathwing, even though I don't really like Deathwing, but I guess he can be there. You got what's his name? Gammon. It's Gammon. There's Gammon there. What's that other guy's name? What's that other guy's name? Hogger. Gammon and Hogger, obviously. And then there's gonna be, what are some boss fights nobody likes? I'll say Chromagus because nobody liked Chromagus, and I remember hating that fight, so it'd be like, be really annoying. There needs to be something really annoying. And Ragnaros. It'll be Lucifron, just because Lucifron was like the boss before Ragnaros, and everyone was always like, do Lucifron, then get to Rag, and he was probably like, yo man, I want my own, like, I want my own thing, my own instance. I don't want to be the guy, the like assistant to Ragnaros. So he would become awesome. Nefarian, Onyxia. Let's see, who else we got? Oh, Encourage guy. Encourage guy, what's his name? And the next Ramus guy. Just all the bosses from the raids, okay? And Yogg-Saron. I mean, it's gonna be the greatest thing ever. So you're in Winter Spring, and what happens in Winter Spring is I don't even know yet. I'm just like, I'm trying to think of this all on the fly. That's because it's when amazing ideas happen. Alright, there needs to be like an avalanche. You're on a mountain and an avalanche happens, and that's when Ragnaros pops out of it, and he's like, roar, and then, oh my god, it's like a volcano. Okay, it's like a volcano. All the Ragnaros pops out of it, and then all the old bosses fly out of it, and so does like Arthas's like, didn't he die, or did he get like frozen? I don't know, he's back. He's Zombie Arthas now. Zombie Arthas has returned, and he's riding on the zombie dragons. That's what happens. And, wait, and then there's Zombie Onyxia. That was already a fight. Maybe they're all zombies. Oh my god, they're all zombies. Okay. And they're flying on zombie dragons, except for Gammon. He's the leader of all of them, and he's not on a zombie dragon. He is on, Hogger. Hogger is his mount, and that's how it works. So anyway, that's how the quest chain leads you to that, and then it brings you back to Archmage Vargoth, and you're like, Archmage Vargoth, all the bosses are back to life! And then he's just like, I know, citizen of Azeroth, we need to stop them. And then you have to go back to Shattrath, and you have to hear all the clanking of the pots and pans, and you have to go back to that stupid guy in the middle that's like, take a tour of Shattrath. And you're just like, listen, I don't want to take your tour, I just want to find out more information. And he's just like, I'll give you more information if you take a tour. And then you got to go on a 40-minute long tour around Shattrath again. And he takes you like underground and everything. He shows you like the secrets of Shattrath, and you're just like, dude, I don't care. And he's just like, now that you have shown that you are able to withstand all the tolerance of boredom, I can now show you the true things. Then he'll port you to Nagrin, and he'll show all the bosses like destroying Nagrin. And you're like, no, not Nagrin. And it turns out all the bosses have, they're using Nagrin as their best like villain hideout zone, because it's amazing. It's an amazing zone. Because there's never a raid in Nagrin either. You're like, you would think they'd put a raid there, but no. No. So this is what's happening now. Hold on, I see everything. Zalizar, whatever. Find refugee leadership inside Friender. Okay. I'm sorry, I'm just on a roll here. So, Nagrin is the hideout, and they hide out in that giant thing. What's it called? Whatever this thing is. It's like a giant, I don't remember, but that's their big hideout. They turn it into like an underground chamber. And alright, what happens after that? I need to gather all of the most annoying mobs and villains, and those will be the that's what it would be. I would gather all the mobs and villains, and that would be like the trash mobs. Oh my god, what if the trash mobs were just mini boss fights? Oh! Then trash mobs wouldn't be boring, they'd just be mini boss fights. Oh my god, this is genius. So, one of the trash mobs has to be all the Naxxramas, like, professor people, and they're just like Festergut, all them, and they've, like, created a new place, except it's in winter, spring, and they're just like, good news, everyone, we've reconstructed our lair in winter, spring, where it's cold, and then they have a bunch of stuff that, this guy's stuck in the wall. They have a bunch of stuff. Is Larry killing them? He is. All right, that lady is. One or the other. Is Larry even here? Larry? 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 There you are, Larry. All right. Anyway. So, I'm sorry. This is really exciting. People are probably like, oh, it's either one of two things. People are like, oh my god, just stop talking. Or they're like, keep talking, this is amazing. I would like to think the latter. Anyway, what the? Oh, cutscene. Oh, I would have a bunch of cutscenes too. The Forsaken have broken through your defenses, Magistrate. You are out of time. A decision must be made. Die in battle and be raised as a servant of the Forsaken, or drink in my blood and be reborn as Worgen, immune to the depravity of the Forsaken. Help us destroy the Forsaken and retake Lordaeron for the Alliance. Boo. Dun dun. We would rather die than be turned into Worgen, but seeing as how even death provides no relief from the atrocities of this war. ... We choose vengeance. Meh. Oh, they're all Worgen. Run. Oh no, we gotta run. We found the human leaders, we're running. We're running. This isn't running, we're flying. This is a lot better than running. We are running. Anyway, the Festergut would probably just be a mini instance. So, the raid would consist of many mini... Oh my god, okay. So this raid is so epic. It's just the entire expansion. This is the entire expansion. There's a bunch... All the instances lead up to the giant boss fight of, like, the mega boss battle instance thing. And what happens is, you have a mini instance of, the Festergut people. It would just be all the fun fights. I'd bring all the fun fights back and add some stuff and do some stuff. But it wouldn't be like a revamped content thing because they would be in unique, different environments. You get it? Like, they wouldn't be in Naxxramas. They'd be in Winter Spring. They would be in like a Yeti cave. And they would now have Yetis. Okay? And then, oh my, this is brilliant. Alright. Alright. I'm gonna sit on this. I'm gonna sleep on this, and then I'm gonna tell you more in the next episode if you want to hear more, because I feel like I've ranted far enough that we've hit the point of me being like, all right, do you want me to keep going or do you want me to stop? Anyway, no escape. It would seem that the Crowley is more formidable than I anticipated. Still, he is a man, flesh and bone, full of secrets that I know all about. Tell me everything. You have served me well, Zaluzzaran. I could use someone of your ability at the Sepulchre. Yes, I have a plan to deal with Crowley and his insurgents once and for all. Will you help? Yeah! Bam! Level 18! Accompany Lady Sylvanas Windrunner to the Sepulchre in Silverpine Forest. Oh damn, we riding. Tonight we ride!
I have not always been the Banshee Queen. And my people have not always been the Forsaken.
Ooh. Oh,
Long
damn.
ago, this land comprised the northern kingdoms of Lordaeron, ruled by King Tyrannus Menethil.
Alright.
Tyrannus had a son named Arthas.
I know him.
Arthas. Even saying his name makes my body quiver in rage.
That's kind of a pun because you're
His
shooting arrows from a
man-child,
quiver.
Arthas took for himself a cursed blade known as Frostmourne. Through Frostmourne, Arthas killed his own father and raised this land along with every living creature in it. My own death came at the hands of Arthas when he and his armies sacked my homeland, Quel'Thalas, and murdered my people.
Whoa.
In his vast cruelty, Arthas severed my spirit from my body and raised me as a banshee to serve in his Scourge army.
Oh, damn.
A similar fate befell all that would die to the Scourge war machine. In death, they were reborn as mindless undead, but Arthas was not invincible. With each passing day, his power waned, his grip over the will of the damned loosening. It was when Arthas was at his weakest that I struck.
What?
And though the hour of his atonement had come, the worm managed to escape his fate, returning to the frozen wastes of Northrend.
Yeah, he did.
With Arthas gone, so too was the control he held over the undead masses of Lordaeron. After recovering my body, I freed the remaining Scourge that were left behind. From the cruelty and mercilessness of Arthas, the man who would be Lich King, the Forsaken, were born. Our goal, our sole purpose, was to destroy the Lich King. We threw our lot in with the Horde and began our journey towards redemption.
We did it!
Now, the Lich King is dead, and we have returned.
Yeah. We back.
The people who called this land their home in life do so in death as well. But the Alliance does not recognize our rights. They claim this
Stupid
land as their
Alliance.
own, while attempting to invalidate the claims of the founders of this kingdom. I will never allow it. Never.
Never.
Lordaeron belongs to the Forsaken. Always and forever.
Yeah! Oh! Well, that was fun. That was a lot better than flying to the Sepulchre, so I kind of just wasted my time, but that's all cool. Alright. Alright. We shall continue in the near future. See you.